Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing good on this fine Thursday afternoon. I got a video here for you. It's been a while since I did one, so I don't even really know where to start. Introduce the crew first. We got Doug and Cinnamon, Gumby. Over there is Buffalo Bill. And some nice old antiques there. And my Cannon and Rodney. Good old Rodzilla is making his appearance in the storage room. So, I got Schrade Barlows all over the place, and that's because I'm a big fan of Schrade Barlows, and I'll show you why in 1 minute. But let's go over here. I just received this. Our good friend over at Warrior Works, James, rehandled this. And I'll show you what kind of knife it came from. You'll see it's got the scrolled bolster. But you can see a nice shine on that nice smooth bone. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go over here first. These three are all Schrade-Walden Barlows. Actually pre-1946. I think the stamp designates them as 1917 to 1946. And all the way to the right, that's a jigged peach seed bone, saw cut bone in the middle, and celluloid. So I'm guessing those are all probably 30s, 40s. This one I got a good suspicion is 1920s. And we'll take a look at that in a minute. Over here we got some oddballs. This is a Schrade China, and it's actually a really good knife too. When I start putting them all in my hand, I'll show you why. This oddball here is from 1983, and it's from the Schrade Heritage series, and that's bone. It's probably one of the few bone-handled knives that they made post-1960 when Delrin came about. This is, I don't even think this is Delrin. It might be just regular plastic. No, it's Delrin. But yeah, that's a $7.99 China model. Very good knife though. And this oddball here is a special factory order that Schrade filled for John Russell Company. You'll see for their anniversary. I don't know what anniversary. 1825 to 1950 or no 1975. 1875 to 1975. 100-year anniversary. Excuse me, but no, that was made by Schrade. And you'll see it's pretty much the same handle as their granddad Barlows. Now these were all made with the scrolled bolsters, 70s, maybe even down into the 60s when they started making this one. I know this is 79. We'll just say 1960s because that's when Delrin came about, all the way into the 90s. What else did I want to say? Well, I'm sure it'll come back to mind. Yeah, well, these four here, or this one here is a anniversary limited edition, and that's the box for it there. This one is identical to this one, except for the handle. These got these brass bolsters on them, and they're number 300. They're serialized. And the GDBI is Granddad Barlow. I don't know what the I is for. I probably should have checked up on that. But anyway, I really like these 1970s Barlows because they're lightweight and the quality on them is spectacular. This one has carbon, and all of these from the 70s have recessed tangs. See how there's nothing there to stick out and grab your pocket? Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say. I carry these, and I don't use a slip on any of these Barlows. They all go straight into the pocket. But yeah, you'll see, this is one thing that I like about them, is the tang is recessed. So I had one of these, and the handles were all kind of chemically faded and kind of melted back a little bit. So I sent the one over with the bad handles over to James. Let me pause this for a minute. Okay, we're back. So James put on these handles. Check that out. Now this is this bone is ancient. It's from a hide scraping tool that goes back many thousands of years in the Yupik family tree, the Yupik tribe, which is James is has Yupik ancestry. So this bone has been around for a long time. It has a lot of meaning to James, but he did want to repurpose it into something beautiful, and I think he nailed it. And you can see that. Now this isn't dyed. This changed this color over the years. And it wasn't the best knife when I gave it to him. There were a few things wrong with it. Some bending in the liner, and there was some gaps, and actually the tip was bent, but he fixed it all up as best he could. But I think it looks magnificent, and it's going to be my carry for the rest of the week, that's for sure. Probably carry it for longer than that. But you'll see Granddad's OT Barlow Limited. That's Granddad's Old Timer Barlow limited edition. I'm not sure how many they made, but I think this one is a higher number. What's that, 976? I can't see what I'm doing here, but it doesn't matter. It's serialized, and I really love the way it turned out. Thanks a lot, James. He worked hard on this, and he was real careful because he wanted it to come out really good, because like I said, this holds some sentimental value to his culture, and I'm just humbled and proud that he entrusted me to take care of it, and eventually I'm going to send it back to his family where it belongs, because he doesn't know this is probably either seal or walrus bone from the back flipper. I don't know why, but my throat always goes bad when I start talking for more than 9 minutes. But there you have it, you guys. Ain't that a beaut? And then we'll just kind of run over. Oh, he also made this cool stand, and this is what originally was going to be the handle material. This piece right here, not the wooden part, but this piece right here is a fossilized horse tooth. But it was so petrified from being in the bogs of Florida that it's virtually unworkable. So he put it up there on the stand for me with some magnets, and it looks really good when you... I know I'm going to cut myself because James has got this wicked sharp. I already cut myself on the pen blade when I first opened it. Man, I'm sorry, you guys. But there you go. I don't know. I'm trying to get a good picture of it. And let's just run through these real quick. This is one of my newest ones. This is a Scrimshaw from 1979. Oh, yeah, and these are the 206 pattern, the ones with the scrolled bolsters. They used a different pattern number for these other ones, but the 206 is my favorite. And you guys can collect these for cheap, too. And all of these with the scrolled bolsters will have the recessed tang. This one here is probably the most common 206 pattern, which is carbon. This is stainless, this one's carbon. The one James did was carbon. This comes off the box here, which was just their granddad's Barlow, not the limited. So, and that has the recessed tang. Try and keep those all in a good spot here. And this one here is kind of cool because these are aftermarket scales too, but they're Delrin, and it's made to mimic mammoth tooth. See that? This one actually had a handle that looked like this, and then the guy I bought it from put on this fake mammoth tooth Delrin, which looks pretty good because it's got the cavity thing going there. Hang with me. Try and get you out of here under 15 minutes. And we went over the Russell, which is just this knife with different bolsters and a different etch. And once again, recessed tang. This is a really cool one because this is bone, green bone from 1983, and it's the Schrade Heritage Series. Also with recessed tang. Now, are you wondering, does the China version have the recessed tang? Limited edition, no USA markings, and snappy. Recessed, but it's poking up a little bit, so they didn't go too far on it. Then when you go to the old guys, they didn't recess the tang. This one, the blade was modified when I bought it, but I got it pretty cheap, and I mainly got it just for the look of that bone. That gorgeous or what, you guys? And actually this, I kind of like the way the guy reshaped this. He did put a chisel grind on it, and I kept it that way because it was one of my Barlows that I took to work with me quite a bit, because with the chisel grind you can put this flat edge up against the ruler and do like a tile cuts. Not on actual tile, but I used to have to cut these insulator pads for transformers that I would put into circuit boards. So it worked really good. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay. And these got half stops, the older ones. And you'll see they didn't recess the tang there, it's sticking up. This one here is in spectacular condition. It's a saw cut bone that's kind of smoothed out, pocket worn. Same stamp, Schrade Cutlery Co, and then underneath that it says Waldens. And this one's got half stops. Oops. And it's not recessed. And then this one's pretty cool. It's sheep's foot. Not much blade left on it, but it's still one of my favorite users. Got celluloid. And you'll notice all three of these don't have brass liners, which makes me think that they're pre-1940. Some steel liners, steel liners, steel liners. So, but anyway, thanks again, James, for the beautiful Schrade Barlow. It's going to look good when I set it next to these. All with the scroll. I got the battery pack hooked up to my phone because I forgot to recharge it. So we'll do a little closeout right here. So until next time, my friends, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.
Ride heavy on the soles of my work boots, tracing out the veins where the black water shoots. Copperhead lullaby singing in the tall weeds. I'm planting all the secrets where the soft mud bleeds. Iron in the soil, rust on the latch. Ain't no escaping what the gray willows catch. Shadows grow long, teeth sharper than the briar. I'm holding on to sins like a coal from the fire.